Welcome back for more Green Thumb Gardening Secrets. Today's our first video in our series on building soil. Building soil is the biggest Green Thumb secret of them all, and its two elements are loosening your soil and adding organic matter. Knowing what we've learned so far about our plants' roots, if you haven't seen that yet, I'll put links to it in the description. It's amazing, you should check it out. These two make perfect sense. As such, the series first describes several ways to loosen your soil and add the most beneficial form of organic matter, cured compost, before moving on to show some other extremely beneficial additions of organic matter. In general, the more you put into soil building, the healthier your plants grow. The most intense methods like trenching and double digging can, however, be a lot of work, especially for a whole garden. For most people, for example, trenching and double digging the entire garden isn't realistic. The great news is it's also not necessary for a few reasons. First, once planting in beds, there's no reason to loosen the area retained as paths. Second, there are only a few garden plants that actually really need soil loosened to that degree. Tomatoes, peppers, and all your brassicas, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. All will benefit, but those are the ones that really need it. Some of the less labor-intensive methods are plenty good for most garden crops. Plus, there are some really good hybrid options that work plenty good for most garden plants with quite a bit less effort. In the soil loosening videos, we present an array of techniques in order from most intensive and effective to least intensive and effective, so that you can choose ones that fit the desired results for each set of your garden plants based on how much time and energy you want to spend. We give such an array for two reasons. One, we feel it's very important that you have the option to pick methods that best fit your ability, desires, and budget in both time and money. And two, and most importantly, we believe it's even more crucial that if you don't have the time and energy to devote to one of the more intensive methods, you'll understand that you'll get lessened results, and don't blame yourself or your plants for them, or turn to quick fix chemical solutions. Culprit is simply your soil needing more loosening, more organic matter, or both. This soil building is the true work of any Green Thumb gardener. It is our daily and yearly practice, that to which we devote our time and energy for improvement. And there are no long-lasting quick fixes here. Build your soil as best you can and accept the results of where you are at the time. Improving with each season of soil building, amazing and lasting results will come with time and your continued practice at building your soil. Next, let's start exploring some of those methods, starting with the most intensive and effective all the way to the least intensive and least effective. Finally, we'll end our discussion on building soil with which methods are actually necessary for which plants, so people don't have to feel like they really need to put that massive kind of effort into all of their garden plants. We look forward to the rest of the series, and until next time, stay open to growing. And as always, check out our Twitter and Instagram. We're using Twitter as a sort of a garden calendar reminder. And our Instagram, pretty much just all the most beautiful photos Jen finds in the garden, coupled with some of the ones I just find timely for when certain parts of the season. By the same token, check out our website for much more information on all of these topics. The website and accompanying book, like these videos, are an attempt to restore and pass on what used to be our birthright, the generationally passed on knowledge of how to grow our own food. I've been dismayed my whole life when watching gardeners struggle for lack of knowledge that used to be passed down so freely it was taken for granted. At their core, these generational secrets to success communicated three absolutely critical and three accompanying fundamentals that allow us, as gardeners, to grow amazingly healthy and productive produce. It's time we restore that birthright. Also included on the website are a plethora of other little secrets to success, from starting your own seedlings to how to use mulch, from seed and plant selection to dealing with sod. We hope you enjoy them, learn from them, and pass them on. Happy gardening. This foot that steps down is just basically barely carrying my weight, keeping all my weight on my back foot. Can't step in the rail.